hey there, you awesome bipeds, quadrupeds, and even the occasional dinosaurs. It is I, Little Wolf, and welcome to my den. Go ahead and come on in, but please wipe your paws before entering. And go ahead and take a seat by the fire. And the cauldron is bubbling so you can have your choice of tea, coffee, or hot chocolate. Okay, well, for most of the world, once again, it's Monday. And that means we're gonna go ahead and jump in and take a quick break from the Monday monotony and everything like that. And I did find some fun little cartoons, and some of them are gonna be kind of relevant to things that are happening now with a lot of America, I think, going back to school. I know my pup goes back to school tomorrow. And I know a couple of my friends who have said their kids are already back in school. And, it's going to be a tough time for a lot of them, and especially with all of the stuff that's going on that we're not supposed to mention. So, hey, with that being said, if they feel like they're having trouble and they need to talk to somebody, or you feel like you need to talk to someone, definitely hit me up in the YouTube or in the Discords, or, there are others around. I know Alien X Gaming would definitely talk to people. You'd definitely be able to talk to King Gru. He's made it very vocal that he will. You can more than likely talk to any of the swordsmen, which would be Dark Steve, Hammer, Tanner, let's see here, and honorary members such as Mute Donkey or the sometimes Mute Surf. Or, there's Mama Raisin, you could definitely talk to her. But, if you don't want to talk to someone like that and you want to be kind of anonymous with it, you can always call the U.S. suicide hotline number, which is 1-800-273-8255. Once again, that's 1-800-273-8255. And if you only want to text, you can do that at 741-741. Or for any other country that's not America, you can always visit opencounseling.com/suicide-hotlines. And they'll give you a list of countries and numbers that you can call or things like that, just in case if you need it or you know somebody who does. Because this time of year is always interesting when we're transitioning from the summertime to the fall time, and even though I love fall because it means we're just that much closer to my favorite holiday, which is Halloween, and I'm so excited for that. But, like I said, you can definitely take a quick break with me and sit down and watch these 3 cartoons. And what we have for first off is from 1946, which is Little Lulu, I believe, Board of Education, from 1946. And it says here in the Oracle, Lulu answers wrong on a history quiz after cheating off of Tubby. While sitting in the corner and wearing a dunce cap, Lulu falls asleep and dreams of chasing Tubby through history to get back at him. So, let's go ahead and see what kind of a dream she has. This should be interesting.
I love you just the same. Good morning, dear teacher. Good morning to you.
Thank you, Tubby. We will now proceed with our history lesson. Lulu,
Yes, sir?
in what year did the Pilgrims land?
1492.
1492. Then when did Columbus discover America?
1776.
Wrong again. Lulu, when did Ben Franklin die?
Gee, did he die? I didn't know he was even sick.
Lulu, go to the corner and study your history lesson.
American history.
Hey, Lulu, when was America discovered?
Why, that's Tubby. I'll get him. Pardon me. I'm Lulu, and I'm looking for Tubby.
Well, I'm a Columbus, and I'm a-looking for America. Gazook, so what a strange land is this? America, we will discover you. Lulu, plant our flag.
I've just planted our flag. Tubby, it is you. Has anyone here seen Tubby? Has anyone here seen Tubby?
Why don't you speak for yourself, John?
Hubba, 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 hubba. Hubba, 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 hubba.
Tubby, where are you?
To arms, to arms. The redcoats are coming. Run, run, faster, faster.
Listen, Mac, if I get one faster, I'd be in a Kentucky Derby.
Get prepared. Bunker Hill. The redcoats are coming.
Don't shoot till you see the whites of their eyes.
Indians! They're after our scalps! Run!
But where are the Indians?
We're in the American League.
him, boys.
Hold out your hand.
Boy, you sure stuck your neck out that time.
Well, that was probably a pretty interesting dream, especially considering the time period that it's in, and we always know how those kind of dream sequences tend to go, and you know, I would definitely probably like to try some of the stuff that some of the animators and writers were on when they would come up with this stuff. I don't know. Maybe, possibly. But let's go on to our next cartoon. And it's from 1936. And it's Felix the Cat in Neptune Nonsense. And according to the Oracle here, it says Felix is feeding his various pets, a bird, 2 dogs, and a goldfish. But Annabelle the goldfish is unhappy. She's lonely. Felix sets out to catch her a friend. The fish drags him underwater. After a bit of searching, he finds a goldfish. But the fish cries for help. And Felix finds himself on trial before King Neptune. He's accused of wanting to eat the fish, but after he explains himself, Neptune gives him a fish from the fish orphanage, and everyone lives happily. And this should be fun, because we all know how interesting the Felix cartoons can be. So let's go ahead and sit down and watch Felix and his underwater adventures, because it's always better down where it's wetter.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's the matter, Annabelle? Don't you feel well? Aren't you happy? I know what's wrong with you. You're lonesome. I'll get you a little playmate. Never mind. I'll get you a little playmate yet.
No, I didn't see any goldfish come this way. But I saw some go this way, and that way, and this way.
Did you see any goldfish come this way?
No! Calling all cars, calling all cars, calling all cars, calling all cars. You were going to cook him and eat him, huh?
But I don't.
Silence! Silence! How would you like to be put in a hot frying pan and cooked until you were nice and brown? On both sides. How would you like to be somebody's dinner? How would you like to be my dinner?
But I don't eat fish.
Then what were you going to do with him?
I wanted to give him a nice home with my pet goldfish. But I got a home.
A good idea. Come along with me. Bless you, my children. Good luck and goodbye.
Now are you happy, Annabelle? And how?
Okay. Alrighty. So enough with these wet dreams. Let's jump into our next quick cartoon, and this is definitely one I remember having as a pup, and it was on a couple of my VHS tapes, I believe, and it's from 1935, and it's called The Song of the Birds. And I can really recall sitting down and watching this and thinking, what the heck is going on? Because I know definitely certain animal groups out there would probably be very outraged by this. But the Oracle says, A destructive little boy with an air rifle shoots a baby bird and is mortified when the bird's parents and all the other birds go into mourning. And yeah, I can remember this one definitely hit me really hard in the feels when I was a pup, and it'll probably do the same again. So, let's go ahead and jump into our third and final cartoon and see what kind of a lesson this little child will get. so that wraps up our quick little break from Monday, and now we gotta step back into the real world, and I know how depressing that can be. But you know, hey, you can always come back and visit me anytime in the den. We also have our own Discord, where I have my own digital den, and you can hang out with me in there. Or we also have the Discord for the Swordsman, and I think a lot of you who are my subscribers are probably in there already. And if not, I'll try to remember to put a link in the description and also to my den. And you can always hit me up there to talk to me, or like I said, you can talk to King Crew, I know he's in there, and a whole bunch of the other people that I mentioned before are in there, and you can definitely hit them up. And if you have any little bipeds or quadrupeds that are going back to school, I hope they're enjoying it, and I hope they're safe, and I hope everything is going smoothly for them. Because it's definitely going to be an interesting time again this year with all the stuff going on. At least we got our vaccines now, and I definitely have mine. And I'm still waiting on to either have the 5G mutation inside, or to have my levitation start happening. But, you know, it still hasn't yet, and I think it's probably been about a week now since I had it, so it looks like it's not gonna happen. So sadly, it doesn't change our genes or anything like that. Oh darn. Well, here was always to hoping. But I hope you guys did have a good time and enjoyed the cartoons and hanging out with me in my den. And I hope you guys do have a good rest of the week. And here soon I'll probably have some other videos coming out, because I did find some other fun little games. And I know I keep saying I'm gonna do them, but I just have to get around to recording some of my gameplay and then adding audio to it of me talking blah blah blah. And just to say why I like them and whatnot. And I still have a bunch of movies I need to go through and watch. I know I did find a copy of The Stuff, and there's some people out there that have said they liked that movie, and I definitely remember having it on VHS as a child, and just having such a fun time watching that movie. It was so much fun. And I also have a copy of Chopping Mall, which I know is a oldie but a goodie. So, you know, hey, we'll see what happens here within the next few days, and I'll try and get some movies in and maybe some gameplay recorded, and we'll see what happens with the rest of your week. And I'm glad you guys were able to stop by and have a good time. And you know, I love you guys so much. And thank you for spending your time with me here. And we all do live on one planet, so let's at least try and be civil. And with that being said, I hope you have a good week, and I'll see you guys soon. I love you bipeds, quadrupeds, and even the occasional dinosaurs so much. Wolf out.